Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy SBX, and I've returned. Yeah, it's been a while since I did a video. I apologize for that. I need to take a break from YouTube for a little bit and also deal with my personal things. But I had to do my monthly horoscope because this is a Virgos month. So I'm a little late on the day. I apologize to all the Virgos out there who expected their their video. Um, at least I got it done. But anyways, um, this video, like I said, is about Virgos, and it's a ground sign. And if you're born between August the 23rd to September the 23rd, then obviously you are a Virgo. And Virgos are the symbol of a woman, you know. And the name Virgo is Latin for virgin. Like, they like to keep themselves pure like a virgin. It's kind of ironic, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they still kept their virginity. It doesn't mean like that. So it's like being a Virgin Mary, but in a good kind of way, in a perspective way. Um, to me, I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons about Virgos. So, for all the people who watch my videos based on zodiac sign, one thing I probably forgot to mention is, like, even if you're any other sign between Aries, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Cancer, or whatever signs you are, you may be born with that sign, but that doesn't really mean you carry certain characteristics, or you are the characteristics of it. But just letting you know, because um, most times Virgos think they know shit and stuff like that. That's your sign. It's like y'all are very, you criticize and just think you know everything. And, most of the times Virgos always think with their heads. They are analytic people. So the pros and cons about Virgos are, it's like they're very good at, analyzing and observing anything, whether it's people, work structure, or anything that deals with life, and they have a keen on just working hard and whatever they're passionate about. um, I believe that Virgos are very good with their hands and their minds. Where they put their head and their hands, they coordinate, and they can make a difference. Some of them are good at being like lawyers, detectives, cops, artists, writers, rappers. Like, Nas and Ludacris and Dougie Fresh. They all Virgos. I might be missing a few, but it's all right. All most Some of them are good rappers. Um, like I said, when I mean that they're good at writing, it's not all about their creativity of their mind. It's like their handwriting is so neat and it's so beautiful. It's like looking at a William Shakespeare or whoever writing a story or a novel or anything that they wrote on a piece of paper, and it's like, damn, it's a beautiful handwriting. But in some cases, the Virgo is like a woman. That's why it has a symbol of a woman. And in some cases, even though you are a man Virgo, it's just that sometimes they have a personality of a woman, where they have their own ideals of what they want out of life and picky choosy like a woman. But like I said, don't take this to heart. It's just whatever I read and observed towards certain people's zodiac. Um, in some cases, it's like, what I don't like about Virgos is that um, in some cases it's like they're very anxious people. Where I mean, it's like every time that they want something done, or they want something, they're like Aries, but in a really different way of being anxious and want things their way. They're perfectionists. They want things their way. They always make things to be like their way, and they think they're the authority of doing stuff. It's just that they always tell you what to do, and they criticize what you should do and what you should not do in your life, and they act like they're your mom or your dad or some shit like that. Whatever, if it's your best friend or other family relatives, they always gonna tell you what to do and judge you based on your character, like they shit don't really stink. And that really pisses me off when it comes to Virgos. Excuse me. Um, they like I said, with it, like an Aries, they have bad temper as well, and they don't they when they get mad, they say the most harshest thing ever, and it can hurt not only, you know, the person's feelings. It makes them they make themselves look like an asshole, and people may look like make you look as if you are just the worst person on earth, you know. Like any other person in a zodiac sign who deals with anger. It's just that Virgos are very harsh with their words, and it does sometimes hurt people's feelings and make them lash out, you know. And it's not really good to make a Virgo mad because, like I said, they will take things upon and against you by force, and then they will not stop, just like in Aries. It's like, they will keep at it, and until, when they stop being mad, they move on and just let things go and just move on to whatever matters the most. Like I said, I just don't like their criticism. Every time when you have a good conversation or whatever the case may be, they always have something shitty to say about you, and it's like they always fuck up a good moment. They then might say about, oh, you should do this, or you look like this, or I don't like the way you do things, you're such a this type of person, any type of criticism. And it's like everything is so good and you have a good moment, they just choose a moment to just fuck it up, which is really cliche of them, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, in the zodiac, uh, Virgos are the most blunt people that you can ever deal with because they tell you like it is, just like an Aries or maybe a Gemini or something like that. Everybody has their own ways of being blunt, but a Virgo is just be like, out of jealousy, out of pity, or just being angry, or just for the fuck of it, they're just gonna be blunt with you about their personal opinions. Like it really does matter, or their opinions matter more than anybody else's. you know and sometimes it's funny how in a hypocritical stages where when you criticize a Virgo, they're going to feel some type of way when they did the same thing to you first. So yeah, that's just how they act, really. It doesn't mean that they're fucked up people, but it's just a part of their character. They can be charming, they like nice things out of life, just like a Taurus. They like nice things, but like, the difference between a Taurus and a Virgo is like a Taurus, when they like nice stuff, they're going to possess it a lot. A Virgo, they like it, but that's not their priority. It's just something that they like to have. Like, it's like a toy or whatever, they got it, but they're not going to keep bragging about that. They're going to just live on to whatever matters the most. Like, what I'm trying to say, though, is like, if you have nice things, a Virgo wouldn't mind sharing it to you or giving it to you or whatever. But if it's something that is what is really personal and dear and sincere to them the most, they're not going to share it to you. Virgos are not that selfish, but when it comes to something that really matters to them the most, they're going to be selfish about it, or they're not going to give you whatever it is. I can't really say what it is, but when it comes to something that is really special to them, they're going to be very passively possessive on some things. But if it's something that really doesn't really matter to them, but it's nice to have anyways, they don't mind sharing it to you. So it's like they're rarely selfish type of people. So that's just how it is. It's like they're good at just being parents, like a mom or a dad. You know what I'm saying? They like any other parents, they give you fucking lectures about what you should do in your life, or be a good person and shit like that. And it gets annoying and overwhelming. It's like they want you to fit their own personal ideas of what person you should be in their eyes, besides who you are and who you want to be. They might choose what type of field that you think suitable for you, but at the end of the day, that's not what you want. Let's say, for example, let's say your Virgo mom or dad wants you to be a doctor, but then you want to be like a rock star or a music producer or whatever the case may be. But they're going to just say, okay, yeah, that's nice, but on the flip side, it's like you will deal with so much drama, I don't think you can handle it. They just think they criticize you and think they know shit. Goes back to saying about judging and being criticizing your ways, thinking that you don't know shit. You know what I mean? It's just that sometimes you gotta surprise a Virgo of something they never know what you're capable of doing. They might see that this is what you do and you don't do shit, but behind closed doors, when you see another side of you, then they're going to look at you like, damn, I didn't know you was like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just you gotta surprise them in some type of way, on a different point of view of who you are, because they see you every day and see what you really are on an everyday basis, and they might say, oh, you're that type of guy who do this and do that and do that. You know what I mean? So sometimes with Virgos, they're not really aware of the second um, move that a person can make. But um, everything else, I really feel like I had everything that I can possibly say about Virgos. It's just that the pros about it are they can be cool people, but when I meet Virgos, it's like, you never really think that you have nothing in common with them. But once you explain about something or someone or something that you like, they're gonna go on and have a conversation about it. But I have my brother and my uncle, they're Virgos too, and in some cases with Virgos, they always tell you what you should do. Like my little brother, he's always telling me what I should do and directions of playing the game. And it's like, damn, can I play my game in peace? And as far as my uncle goes, telling you what you should do and what you shouldn't do in life, and it's like you're doing the complete opposite of what he's saying and what you think that his what you think your mistakes is. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they act like this, they act very anxious about any other thing. And it's like I said, it goes back to saying being a perfectionist, where they want things to be in their own ideal and not in their own way. But silly Virgo, everybody can't think or how to be like you, or how life should be rotated towards your expectations. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, but hey, guess what? That's life. But anyways, that's all I gotta say about Virgos. I'm sure for a fact, I will definitely do it. But next month, Virgos. I mean, not Virgos, but Libras. Libras, y'all better be ready, because I know all about y'all. So, September 24th, why am I saying Virgos? Fuck. Libra, I'm coming after that ass. So, anyways, y'all know what to do. Comment, like, and subscribe. SBX wrapping this shit up. Thanks for watching. Peace the fuck out.